Welcome to Boxing on the Record with Randy. Uh, I got something I want to get off my mind that's pertaining to the Devin Haney, Ryan Garcia. I haven't made a video on the Devin Haney, Ryan Garcia fight because anytime I kind of see a fighter that's a pretty good fighter, a pretty decent fighter, and just get blowed out by a fighter that's not top tier, it raises eyebrows. I wouldn't say I would think Ryan was cheating until the allegations came out. But it raises my eyebrows to say, why did that fighter perform on such a low level than any other times? I could see what people would say that he always had these flaws and point out all these things, but which I understand that. But for a fighter like Ryan Garcia to expose all that with Devin Haney, it was kind of puzzling to me. So that's the only reason I didn't. It's not that I love Devin Haney over everybody else, but I generally just usually pick the best fighter that's in the fight at that particular time, whether it's my fighter or the fighter I like, because I don't have a fighter, but the fighter I like or the opponent. So that's just what it is with me. That's neither here nor there about the video. But this video really is about the PEDs. Ryan testing positive on one of the samples of the PEDs. This is bigger than boxing. It seems to be a recurring thing in boxing nowadays. Fighters are getting caught cheating. But the sad thing about it is nobody's doing anything about it. Um, Floyd Mayweather, you can love him or hate him, but he was a big advocate of clean boxing. He believed in that. I believe in that also. Um, because what happens is depending on what drug you get, depending on the effect it's going to have. I've heard some of the guys that I've talked to say, well, if he cheated, if Ryan cheated, why don't Devin just cheat? Or if Canelo cheated, why don't somebody else that he's fighting just cheat? But then now it's not about the skill and ability of the fighter. Now it's about who can buy the best PEDs. So I'm a strong believer in clean fighting. If you get beat on a fair playing field, and the other guy was the better man. But then if the guy is taking something and he get he beat the guy, he could possibly kill him. I wonder will that be a murder charge? But anyway, um, I'm looking at it from the standpoint of saying it's bigger than boxing because it seems like the higher ups doesn't really hold everybody else to the same standard they hold us to. When we get caught doing something like that, it's a big deal, and the consequences are much greater. But seeming to be when the crowd favorite or the favorite of whoever, um, seem like the punishment is not that critical. Um, we know Canelo got caught cheating. They changed the level. Uh, and a few others got caught cheating, but it seemed to be nothing happens. A lot of people saying that Ryan Garcia probably would face some kind of backlash from this, but I don't really think so. Um, um, because as they say, he got the complexion for the protection, so I don't really think much is going to happen to him. If anything, they'll push it up under the rug or whatever they have to do to continue because I think they feel like a win is a win whether we do it legally or illegally, as long as we win and we're dominant in the sport, as long as we represent the sport, and long as we're the forerunners of the sport, it doesn't matter how we do it. Um, the only thing we can do as content creators is just keep bringing awareness to this, and hopefully one day it'll change. But I'm not sure if it'll change because we don't really have the power to make the change. But I do think that something need to be done about it because Devin could have easily lost his life. And then you got a lot of people just hate Devin. I don't know why they hate Devin and Bill, but I mean, for whatever their reason is. Now I would say that Devin needs to upgrade with his trainers, and his dad need to bring someone in because father and son. Um, Teams don't generally last throughout boxing. It's very rare that they last throughout their whole career, and it get to a point where the father just can't uh, um, perform on the level of these elite trainers like a Ronnie Shields or Derrick James and like a Robert Garcia. They can't perform on that level because they don't have the know-how to do so. Um, and I think Bill has ran his course with Devin for right now. I'm not saying Bill get totally out of the way, but he definitely need to get somebody else in there to help him before it become a real disaster for the team. Because the higher up you go, the better the competition get, because it always get greater later. But like I said, back to the PEDs, I think Ryan should be disciplined for that. I think it should be some harsh discipline for that because he could have very easily killed Devin and anybody else that's taking PEDs. I feel the same way. I try to keep the same energy on everybody. If this was Devin Haney, I would be talking about the same thing. If Devin Haney, if it was Tank Davis, I would be talking about the same thing with Tank Davis, Errol Spence, and Terrence Crawford, so on and so forth. All those are fighters I like. But if you're doing some jacked up stuff, then you need to be punished for it. And you need to be punished to the max, I think, because you know better. Um, like I said, that's all I have for now, man. Leave a comment in the comment section. Tell me what you think about it. But I think this is bigger than boxing. And we might not look at it as it is, but I think this is bigger than boxing. Let me know what y'all think about it. Give me a like, comment, and a subscribe. I'm out of here like last year.